Alright everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I have a cool video. To preface this, I've been seeing a bunch of people talk about Swords of Northshire custom katanas, and I wanted to provide another option for people looking for custom katanas that may not have heard about Lyueswords, but after seeing this one, I am a huge fan. This is a custom Unokubi Zukuri blade, which is different from the standard like a Shinogi Zukuri, which you'd think of as like the standard katana with the fuller all the way to the end. This is a little different. So I'll go ahead and show you what I got. It came in the standard like styrofoam yellow tape deal, but has this nice real silk bag. I chose red. Everything on the sword is custom. So what I received was a clay tempered T10 high carbon steel Unokubi Zukuri with custom everything. So clay tempered means it has a hamon, it's differentially hardened. It's very subtle on this sword, it's not very distinct. That might be the polish, but I'll try and show it. I can't give any promises because looking at it with the naked eye, it's even hard to see. It's very, very subtle, but it is there, and it is actually quite nice when you can see it. So I think they actually did a pretty good job of it. So taking this off, this is really nice. It actually has a yellow dangler. So I went with, to preface this, I'm doing a custom build, so I'm still working on this. I have basically the entire Suka is going to get rewrapped and refitted. I have wolf themed Suba, Fuchi and Kashira, and Manuki coming in the mail, as well as gray Japanese silk Ito wrap. So this will be gray with the wolf theme, and I'll show you just an example of the Suba. So you can see that really aggressive wolf. I'll try and show you the other fittings. Give you a good shot of it here. So you can see the wolf Manuki and the eyes up near the collar. So that's sort of what I ordered. So I'll be putting them on this sword and giving it the gray wrap. So it'll be sort of a wolf katana. But getting back to what I ordered, I got sort of a subdued brown and black, matte black color scheme with geometric handle fittings and Suba. I went with a matte black Saya, which sort of has like it's not smooth, it has sort of a texture, but it's not grippy. It's sort of like really fine emery paper. It's very nice. Real silk Samigawa, which is very nice and thick. Feels very robust. The handle does taper slightly, so it's thinner at the end than it is at the neck, or near the Suba. You can see the geometric etching on the collar here. On the Suba, it is etched, so you can dig your fingernail into it. And on the end cap, the Manuki are like these bamboo flowers or whatever. I'm not sure. There's some kind of flower. I got black real ray skin Samigawa. I believe it is a complete wrap, so that's pretty neat. It is real silk Ito. I chose light brown, sort of that traditional samurai look. It's tight. It is very tight. It's very well done. I'm very impressed. Just very happy. I chose copper Serpos because I thought it would give a little bit of a pop. It does have a brass fitting, like a bushing here. So taking the blade off now. Unokubi Zukuri blades were used on naginatas originally and other polearms, and the distinction is they have sort of a false edge on the back from about halfway to just up near the front, and there is no transition here. There's just a smooth polish all the way down. There's no edge here. So there's often a corner right near the front. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a smooth transition. So it's sort of like a cavalry saber. You can see it has two bohi, two fullers, a big one and a small one. The big one goes to about halfway and stops. It is even on both sides, so it ends on the same spot. The smaller bohi, the smaller fuller, goes almost all the way out to the end. Stops right about here. So, let's see if you can see the hamon. I can see it. There's definitely a heat treat line there, and it is wavy, but this camera is not the best, and I don't know, maybe you can see it. Kind of near my, I guess it'd be what looks like my left shoulder there. You can sort of see it, the hamon, right above where my rag is. So it's very subtle, very well done. It does grab my fingernail when I do the fingernail edge test, so it is sharp. You can see the false edge starting right after the fuller and ending to right there, and then it becomes regular thickness right at the tip. So you can see how that looks. This is my favorite type of katana blade, Unokubi Zukuri. It's very light. There's chimes right above me, so I'll try and give it this little chop. Yeah, feels good. The seppa is copper, which I think gives it a nice contrast. And I chose this two-tone textured hibaki, which has got this file marked portion here, and then this smooth with a line here. It is nice. It does fit tight on this side, so clamped to the blade, but on this side there is a little bit of a gap. So all I have to do is take a rubber mallet, just hit the front end here, and it'll close up that opening and keep the back end still tight into my saya, so it won't have saya fitment issues. It just closes that front end. But like I said, instead of this tsuba, that'll be that tsuba, and other wolf fittings. You saw the running wolf Manuki right there. So with gray Ito wrap, with the black ray skin underneath, I think it'll look really sharp. Now, as far as everything on the blade, I haven't taken the handle off, so I know that this is 2 pins, so there's a pin here and a pin here, so I'm assuming the tang ends right here, which is good. Nice long tang. Just feels really good. The Ito wrap is very well done, very tight, and it is real silk. Just looking at the blade in the hand, it's just a really handsome sword. I couldn't be happier with this, especially for the price. It's very inexpensive, and you get to pick everything. Lyuesword has great custom option list. They have like a million different scabbards and just a million different colors of handle wrap. They didn't have gray, so that's why I've gone with gray, because I'm going for a wolf katana theme, and so I'll be making this sort of like that. If you've seen the Wolf and Cub katana by Paul Chen, I'm basically trying to replicate that in my own way. So, because I just think that's the neatest katana of all time. But it doesn't have an Unokubi Zukuri blade, which is my favorite type, the cormorant neck. And there's a good shot of that transition, the fuller, and then the false edge. So, just a beautiful sword, very nice, feels great, handy. And as far as the fitment, really tight, nice. Just a slight rattle. Mostly when it's sideways, but like holding it like this, just a little bit of rattle, which is fine. I can fix that. But just this is my preferred sort of color scheme for a katana: brown and black, or gray and black and brown. Matte, subdued, very nice looking. So couldn't be happier for the price. For, you know, compared to Swords of Northshire, which 1095 and T10 are very similar carbon steel. They're identical carbon content, 0.95. I think T10 is just the East Asian variant of 1095. It's just what they have access to and they make stuff out of. So it's a good sword. It's, you know, tested material. A lot of people have T10 katanas and they beat the shit out of them. So I have no problem with the material. The smith who made it, these are hand done. So the smith who made it did a good job. I'll be interested to see if it's got a signature, because I think I had the option to have a signature on the tang, so I think it does. Like I said, I'll take this handle off in another video and show you. But overall, first impressions, it's just a beautiful sword. Really, really nice. Again, this was from Lyuesword. It's I would say they are competitive with Swords of Northshire. It took about 2 weeks to get to my house after ordering. They made the sword in about a week, so I think they had a number of these blades pre-made, and then they assembled all the things per my request. They did a really good job on the handle, and then they shipped it. So after about a week of waiting, they sent me a notification, hey, your sword's shipped. And after about 2 weeks, it came from China, and here it is. So again, I'll make a video taking this apart, showing you the tang and everything, but just really impressed with it. And came with this nice red bag, so yeah, couldn't be happier with it. I highly recommend Lyuesword. So if you're seeing these videos about Swords of Northshire and you're wanting to get into like a custom katana for Iaido or whatever, or I think it's Tamishigiri, where you're cutting the mats, definitely check out Lyuesword, because they're, I think, a little bit less expensive. But yeah, that's this Unokubi Zukuri. It's a 28-inch blade with about a, I don't know, a 10-inch Nagasa with a 11.5-inch handle. So, yep. You guys have a really good day. Talk to you later. Bye.